Back on HQ, Jayden Daniels at the podium following the loss.
A tough night out there. How are you feeling after a really physical game like that? Everything you guys have been going through, short week.
I feel good. I mean, it's football at the end of the day. Physicality is required in this game, so I feel good. It's just a tough loss.
What'd you think of the decision to go for it on 4th down instead of maybe kicking a field goal there?
I mean, I trust the coaching staff in the decision they make. I'm always a part of, hey, let's go for it. You know, I trust my teammates. I trust the unit. So I always trust the coaches. I never question them.
What happened on the hand injury and how did you feel?
I'm straight. Just got a little cut.
Was there something that happened, stepped on, or?
Couldn't even tell you. Sometimes it's football.
Well, on the 4th down play, what happened from your perspective? Looked like you bobbled the ball a little bit, or?
Yeah, I mean, I got to be louder with the cadence, so I take fault on that. Tyler probably didn't hear me, so it was a delay with the little snap. So it gets loud down there. You know, we're under center, especially in that type of situation, that part of the game, so I just have to be louder.
Have you noticed teams doing different things to try and take your legs away, the scrambling part of the game away from you?
I mean, everybody's playing different, so I can't even answer that question, honestly.
With Terry not being able to target him until the end, did you sense anything they were focusing on, or what was going on there?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they had a little plan of, hey, let's limit 17 and stuff like that. So, you know, we got to go back and watch the film and figure out ways how I could get Terry the ball, how we could get Terry the ball, because he's an explosive player. Obviously, what he's done in this league and his resume. So we want to give our best players the ball as much as possible. So we'll figure out ways to move down the road and do that.
DJ, early assessment of this game. I know you haven't watched the film, but just an early assessment of this game.
Yeah, we got to capitalize. I got to play better. Some throws that I want back, for sure. I think we all just got to look at ourselves in the mirror and say, how can we get better moving forward?
What do you think has been different for the offense overall over the last couple games?
For us? I mean, we got to execute. You know, we haven't been executing how we were before at the beginning half of the season, so we got to go back and, like I said, look ourselves in the mirror. How can we get better? How can we keep improving? It's a long season, so there's going to be ups and downs, but how can we fight through adversity?
I know no player's 100% at this point in the season, but do you feel like yourself enough to do all the things that you do?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be on the field right now. So, I mean, I'm not the only player that's finding stuff. You know, obviously, no player at this point is 100% healthy, and it was a short turnaround. So, kudos to the guys that battling back to get their bodies back right for this short game. And, you know, we'll get better from that. You know, go back, rest up, and get ready for next week.
Jayden, so much of this season for you is new moments, new steps, going through new experiences. This is the first 2-game losing streak you had. What do you kind of lean on from your past or whatever to move past this, or we'll figure it out, you know, get back on track?
I mean, I don't know if I ever had a 2-game losing streak, but you know, it's just ups and downs, and you got to learn different things throughout the rookie year. Like I said at the beginning of the season, everything's not going to be perfect, even though I would want it to be perfect. But, you know, it just comes with, you know, just playing the position, man. You got to go through some stuff. You got to go through adversity. It's how you respond. So, you know, I feel like we'll respond great. You know, we'll rest up and we'll get back to it.
When you talk about the adversity, where's your frustration level right now?
I mean, I'm frustrated because we lost, so I don't like losing. I said that many a time, so but I feel like everybody can play better, including myself, man. It starts with me and it trickles down to everybody else, so we got to look ourselves in the mirror.
Will you take some time off over the next couple of days? What's your plan?
I don't even know. Watch football.
Jayden, after the interception with Zach Ertz on the bench together, can you share a little bit about that conversation?
We were just talking about what we need to improve on, what he sees and stuff like that. Obviously, Zach is somebody that's been through this type of stuff in his career, so it's how can we bounce back? And he was kind of just uplifting me as far as, you know, hey, no other person I'd rather play with, no other person I'd rather catch the ball from. So, you know, it's a long season, so keep your head up and just keep moving forward.
One more. I know obviously you have to get into the prep next week, right? But the fact that you have another divisional game coming up, an opportunity to get right again in the division, is that going to help kind of motivate you moving from this loss to the next game?
Every game motivates me. It's not really a divisional game. Obviously, divisional games mean a little bit more because you obviously want to win your division. But for me, man, I want to win as many games as possible. And, you know, I'll never take this game for granted. I don't cheat the game. You got to go out there and put in the work to get the results. But you got to go through some stuff in sports.
Appreciate it, James.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jade.
Jayden Daniels' weekend plans the same as yours. Watch some football. Here's a look at his splits, last 2 versus first 9. Total yardage down, and that's largely in part to the struggles getting the run game going. Also has decreased in his output in terms of his efficiency, his completion percentage in the pass game these last couple weeks as well. It was Pittsburgh's defense, it was Philadelphia's. They got a couple layups coming up for Daniels to get back to his numbers.